Hi there. So this video is a follow-up to Plastic Free July, which is a challenge in which one tries to reduce one's waste as much as possible for the month of July. It's not just about cutting out plastic, it's about generally trying to be more mindful of one's impact environmentally. I really enjoyed the month, and I definitely felt like it encouraged me to step up my game a bit, to go the extra mile to reduce waste. I reached a couple of conclusions that I think might be a little bit counterintuitive, but I wanted to share them. So my first conclusion is that you don't have to be perfect and that you don't have to beat yourself up about the stuff that's really difficult for you. Go for the stuff that's easy for you. Go for the stuff that you just make a habit shift and you're done and you're not constantly thinking about it and worrying about it. So for me, for example, it's really not a challenge to reduce waste in a lot of arenas. It's not a problem for me to bring a reusable coffee cup to the coffee shop. It's not a problem for me to bring my own bags to the grocery store. I've had a lot of issues finding organic lettuce in grocery stores that's not in plastic. So there were some slip-ups during the month where I bought it in plastic, but I was able to find a brand that offers their lettuce packaged in 100% recycled plastic. Is that ideal? No. Does it follow a zero waste philosophy? No. I'm still using plastic and I'm still contributing to the waste stream. However, to me, the low-hanging fruit is what I'm focused on. And that segues into my second conclusion, which is that honestly, everything that we're doing on an individual level to try to be better about our environmental impact is important. It's really, in my opinion, more important for the cultural shift that it helps to produce, less so for the actual impact of that one coffee cup going to the landfill. However, I think orders of magnitude more important is policy. I think that as much as you can call your representatives and donate to nonprofits and advocate for the causes you care about, volunteer your time, go to meetings for the Sierra Club, the Green Party, or whatever you feel affiliated with. Honestly, I think that that makes a much bigger difference than anything else. So those are my conclusions. I'm sorry if they were weird or counterintuitive, but that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm gonna keep doing my best. I'm gonna keep trying to always make the right choice when it's available to me and putting energy into living by my values, but I'm not gonna obsess over it. I'm not gonna make it like a full-time job. I think the important thing is just to have these discussions so that it's less weird to be even talking about reducing waste, so that it's more of a discussion happening. So yeah, that was a really long rant. And in this video, I am at home a lot. So I just showed two different things I do at home that I do to try to reduce waste. One is food related, using old vegetable scraps to make a stock that I make lentil soup with. So these are veggie scraps that I've been saving up for about a month, and I keep them in the freezer until I have enough to make a stock. So the first thing is to fill the pot with the vegetable scraps, and then you fill it up with water about 3/4 of the way full, or just, until you feel like the scraps are pretty much covered. And once I make the stock, I'm going to be making some red lentils from it. The second thing I show is making some natural beauty products, or rather using things around the house for beauty products, because that helps reduce plastic too, not to mention harmful chemicals, and saves you money. So I use apple cider vinegar to make a toner. And I use coconut oil for moisturizer, and I use reusable cotton rounds instead of disposable to apply everything. And thank you so much for watching and listening. Okay, bye.